What's going on, beautiful people of YouTube? This is Renebean, and welcome to the first episode of the life of a game hunter slash collector. This is going to be the new vlog series. A lot of people, thought it would be a good idea to kind of move from building the game room to just having just a standard vlog series of what I do as a game hunter, slash collector, the things that I do daily, whether it's moving something, fixing something, restoring something, anything game related. It'll be a little 5-10 minute episode, who knows. It's not going to be every day, and I'm still going to be doing my other series. We're still going to have Bootleg Central, eBay game deals, obviously our big Sunday videos. We're going to have unforgettable moments, the sucky side. We'll have it all. This is just more content that I can give you guys because we have passed 5,000 subscribers. That's insane. Thank you so much. We have did it, and we are still growing. So, I want to give back to this community. A lot of people thought this is a good idea, so we're going to roll with it. Today, what I got to work on, obviously, I got to change this over. I got to upgrade mine so I can get that other one gone. And then that Super Nintendo, we are going to do a time-lapse restore on that thing. And hopefully, it's going to turn out real good because I need to get that thing gone. Because with this move that we have done, we need some money. So let's go and head over there and get that done. Alright guys, we are done with the refurb job. We'll go over what we did here. I upgraded my Zelda. This one has a far better label, and the back label's a lot better, so I upgraded my version. This is going to be one to sell, to get rid of that one. We also cleaned Super Mario World. That's what we're going to bundle with the Super Nintendo. Now for the final results on that Super Nintendo, it actually turned out really good. Cleaned up very nicely like I thought it would. Didn't have to do anything mechanically to it. It worked pretty well. Other than that, you can see this thing is nice and supreme there. We also did the controllers. Now if you don't know what I did, I opened them up and I cleaned the button contacts with alcohol. That's going to give you a very responsive button. If you ever picked up a controller and you got to like mash it really hard just to get it to respond, that's the easy fix. We used our black cable ties to tie them up. Now whenever you find bundles like this and you sell them with one controller and keep one. I typically do that in case I come across just a bare console. That way I can make a bundle later. But anyways, we got the controllers looking pretty. We did the same with the cords. I don't spend too much time with the cords. I just kind of, just better, make them a little bit better than what they were. But that's it, guys. That thing looks a lot better than what it did. That's, people ask, how can you charge, the price you do for these consoles? That's why I put the work into them. I make sure my consoles play and they are clean and they are doing what they're supposed to do. So that's a good thing right there. Anyways, let's head back to the game room and see what else we can get done. Guys, I just had an epiphany. This is what has to happen. The Zelda shrine is going right here. I thought I was going to have it out in the hallway, but you know what? I got the room in this game room to put things like that. That's where it's going. Let's do it. Let's hook that thing up. I guarantee you that's going to look awesome. Let's see what we got. Alright everybody, you cannot tell me this is not going to look awesome here. I've decided this is going to be the spot for it since I have room in this game room to do it. I got my glass cleaner here. We're going to clean this thing up, make sure it's all nice and shiny. Throw the shells back in there, figure out where all this other shit's going to go, and then load it up with some awesome Zelda goodness. So let's check it out. Alright everybody, I got this thing set up and it looks gorgeous. Tell me this does not look good. You obviously know I'm a huge fan of Zelda. This thing is going to look a lot better in here than it is out there in the hallway. Just look at that. Let's step back here. Now obviously the stuff around it, I'm still in the process of finding where that's going to go. But God almighty, I love Zelda, man. Now of course there's a few games that I'm missing, but I have majority of all of them. There's just a few odds and ends. Especially like the CDI ones. I doubt I'll ever get those unless I find them because those are expensive. But this looks great. And at the very bottom, of course, I got my Atari porn because that's just an awesome display piece. Behind that, we got the Zelda Art and Artifacts book. Thing's huge, but man, tell me if this is just not cool. I love the way that looks. I'm so glad I got this set up because I've been wanting this on for a while. And don't worry, I got the LEDs coming in. I haven't forgot about that, and since we hit 5,000 subscribers, we are doing the room tour once I get the LEDs put in, but we're going to have a video before that of me actually putting the LED strips in. That way you can see it done, and then we'll do a room tour and go over everything in depth, because I still got a lot more stuff to bring out that we're going to bring in. But anyways, let's check back. Alright everybody, as you can see, it feels good to put some posters up. I had a bunch of these lying around, and now I got the space to actually put them. The game room's a disaster right now. I gotta go through and clean this. I've been bringing just little bits in because that's all that's left is just random stuff. But man, I'm still finding games that I gotta put on the shelf. You'll see there's a stack of PlayStation 1 games. But oh, and I got my VCR hooked up down here, which is awesome. Here's a little insider tip. Whenever you're at Goodwill or a thrift store, look for a VCR that has a blue strip along the door right here. They're just a little bit more high end. They got better quality. Those are the ones to look for. But that's what I got my Atari running through, so I'm happy to have that hooked up finally. But yeah, I'm going to show you some of these posters here. Everything's still a wreck, but man, it feels good to get all these posters back. I mean, I got more to go through, but it looks good. We're getting there, so let's clean up this game room and call it quits for today, because I'm about done, man. Alright everybody, that is it. I'm done for today. We got the game room cleaned up. Mostly there's still some things lying around. Like I didn't feel like doing the PlayStation 1 games. I'll do those later. And I think I'm going to leave the 2600, even though I don't need it because I got the 7800 there. I'm just going to leave it just because it looks good to have the whole family there. And then I got the other, this is the go-to Sega whenever I need to test games real quick. Plus it has the, the converter on here, which makes it quick to test games. That way I don't have to deal with the 32X and that whole monstrosity over there. Which I'll play whenever I need to do the 32X, but for everything else I just kind of go to that one. We got some of the handhelds up, scattered around, Atari Lynx, Nomad, the Game Boys and all that. Here was that original Game Boy I told you that I did the mod on with that backlight. Thing turned out excellent. I can't wait to do some more of those. But it's coming together. I tell you what, we will do that room tour here once I get the LEDs put in. Like I told you, because we hit that 5,000K mark, which is awesome. But anyways, I hope you all have a good night, and stay tuned for the next episode.